This is NBC Palm Springs.
And welcome back. Pulling back the curtain to reveal Backstage. It isn't always pretty, but it can be funny. Darryl Vidal and Marty Harrell have written about the stories, the tales, and the gems from the golden era of entertainment from 1960 to 1980 in their book simply titled Backstage with the Greatest Entertainers of the 20th Century. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
It's good to have you with us. So you've got a lot of dirt to dish?
Well, not dirt. But I will tell you, a couple years ago, Marty and I met at a golf tournament, and Marty was the musician playing with Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley.
You're kidding.
And so as he told me all these stories, I said, we need to write a book about this.
Yes.
And so here's the book.
First of all, what was that like working with those entertainers?
Oh, it was, like you said, it was a golden era. It was golden. It was a priceless.
But did you know at the time?
We knew at the time it was wonderful. We had no idea how wonderful and how long it will last. It'll last forever.
You've got something actually from Elvis right here.
Oh, that's a gold card that he gave us, just stating that we were a member of the show.
Really?
Yeah. He was such a thoughtful man. I remember one of the stories. My fondest story is. We were doing the Aloha from Hawaii TV special, and we were flying over there to do it, and Elvis found out it was my 30th birthday. So we always stayed at usually a Hilton over there, and he had the top floor, we had the floor underneath him. So we get to the hotel, and I go into my room, which I thought was going to be a room. I walk in, there's a hallway, I walk down the hallway, it's a big suite. And I look on the dining room table, and here's a big bowl of fruit with a big card.
How nice.
I walk over, and the card says, "Happy birthday, Marty. Stay an extra week."
Oh,
Elvis.
Oh, how
That's the
nice
type of guy he was.
Wow.
He was priceless.
You know, you talk about, some people from Las Vegas and, the Count Basie Band.
Palm Springs.
In Palm Springs.
Absolutely.
Give us some dish on Palm Springs.
Well, Frank Sinatra obviously had the Twin Palms out here, and when Frank was younger, his best friend was Frank Jr. So they came to Twin Palms, and there's a couple of stories about that here in the book.
So it was kind of a golden era, wasn't
Absolutely.
it?
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about, the musicians, the comedians coming out of the vaudeville era, television just coming out, it was such an amazing time. And Marty was a witness backstage for the most part, playing trombone.
And if you think he looks familiar, it's probably because you saw him in a movie called Karate Kid 1?
That's correct.
Yes, all right. We've got to have you guys back.
Okay.
Okay, and don't forget, tomorrow, you're going to be at Just Fabulous.
That's right.
What time?
12 to 2.
All right. Thank
Signing
you
autographs.
Yeah, absolutely. And, of course, buying the book.
Absolutely.
All right. That's the whole point, isn't it? All right. Thank you, guys. We're going to go outside in just a little bit, though.
Okay,
all right, so
great.
stick around.
All right.
Jerry, it's all yours.